that people start throwing around with like, okay, right now you have to do it this way to work.
Yeah.
You know, whatever the biggest artist at the time, I think everyone thinks that's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
And so right now it's TikTok because I think we're living in like the Olivia Rodrigo era.
Wow.
Currently. And before that it was Billie, and before that it was Dua, and these are just the names that I always heard. This is how you have to do it.
Dude, I completely am following along, and I get it. I've never heard anyone explain it like that, but I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. I'm totally tracking.
And so anyone that I talk to, especially who work in music that aren't musicians, they kind of just have this like, well, this is how it has to be done. Until the next artist comes and does it differently.
Right.
And even before those names, it was Bieber and YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. And then you had to do it on YouTube or else it's not going to work, kind of thing. So I feel like I'm excited about finding like how to do it without TikTok, because I don't have anything against TikTok. It's just not, it's the artists who came before that. I didn't want to do that either.
Right.
So I don't believe there's a way to do anything, you know, and the same way streaming came into music and everyone was like, what are we going to do? It's over.
Right.
Well, we figured it out. And like music always equalizes everything, you know, just good music, like will always prevail. I think that's the way I think a good try to relieve. Yeah.
I think in general, it goes beyond music, right? Like if it's genuinely a good product, it will rise to the top.
Right.
Yeah. Damn. But then that's also like, I could play devil's advocate just for the sake of the conversation because I'm so in and I'm so excited about this. It's like, I agree with you, but how then do you take that and not just be the lazy dude that waits around, right?
Right.
Because it's very different. It's like, okay, cool. I'm not trying to conform and I'm not trying to just follow the TikTok trend or the latest trend, insert trend, because it's not always going to be TikTok. How do you take that, be aware of that, but still push forward? That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the exciting part, because I think just going back to making music and doing it your own way, right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be the way to do it, because you're not trying to like, okay, what are people doing? You know, you're just like, I made a song that I like. Here's how I want to put it out.
Yep.
And this is how I'm going to put it out. It's not like stopping and waiting, but it's more so like it's acting on it in your own way, I think.
That's cool.
Which is kind of what I've always done, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And who knows, like, I mean, you might look back on this in like 3 years and be like, yeah, what the fuck happened to that kid? You know, like he really flopped. But at the same time, who knows? Like,
but I also think, like, to that point and to your credit, one, I don't want to say that I feel like you don't care, because that's not the right way to say it. But I think that like so often, like what I got wrong about you is I was ready for you to be strategic internet kid. And it is so fucking far from that. So I think it's like, okay, cool. So you're going to say, all right, I'm not really trying to like play within the rules of TikTok. I want to do my own thing. Like, it's not that you're not trying to make music or be an artist, but you just don't care about the status and like the whatever that is. And that's cool to me. And it seems like now that I understand your story, that has kind of been the through line of success of like, you've kind of just done your own thing and people have aligned and it's like, oh, I fuck with what you're doing. And then this piece connects or whatever. And that's pretty inspiring to me. Like, that's a reminder not to pay attention to the other people and just like literally just do you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's always moments where I get scared. Like, well, fuck, I'm not doing it. You know? And I've had so many opportunities to like do it.
Yeah.
Like, again, it kind of goes to like the association with like friend groups thing, where if I don't feel like myself, like standing in front of a ring light, like I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, it just will never happen. And so it's one of those things. And I guess I'm kind of outweighting it without outweighting it. Like I'm acting and I'm gonna
that's the thing.
Do it, and hopefully things change, and maybe they won't, but at the same time, like who cares? Like, I'm gonna put out music.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That as long as you're putting out music, like that's the thing. That's the thing. And I would also imagine that you're here now. It seems like you're in a spot where maybe you don't exactly know what it looks like, but it feels like you're in this pocket where more so than ever you are excited to put music out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
That's fucking magic right there.
And even if it goes nowhere, it's just like, at least it's happening.
And at least it's meaningful. And at least you did the thing. That's your integrity. That's like, at least you did the thing that you cared about. That's so exciting. I'm so glad that we're talking right now. Like, again, like, I don't care. Like, even if it goes nowhere, or what if this is on the positive side? What if this is that moment where we're like, yo, remember on the podcast,
Right.
like, right before it, like, crazy fucking happened and you were just vibing?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy too.
Yeah.
Dude.
But yeah.
Hey, it's Andrew, the host of Where Are All My Friends. I hope you liked that clip. If you did, the full episode is out now. You can watch or listen to it anywhere where podcasts are available and probably wherever you found this clip. So go check it out.